Jake Paul must be doing something wrong. Literally everyone in the MMA wants to kick his butt. The upcoming match between him and Tommy Fury is turning out to be a huge deal. Fury thinks he won't be able to beat his opponent. All you people out there who want to see someone beat the crap out of the former YouTuber, you're gonna have to wait a little longer.
I'm gonna get in the ring with him, I'm gonna break his face in. He's one man that I don't like, and that's not for the camera. There's no bullshit involved in that. This is genuine bad blood. I don't like him.
A UFC legend named Chael Sonnen has predicted that Fury won't be able to win a single round against him.
Jake believes he's going to beat Fury, and he believes it's not going to be that hard of a fight. He believes that, and he's demonstrating that by doing the fight in a month.
The ex-boxer now commentating on the sport predicts a clear victory for Paul, saying that his confidence will be the deciding factor in the fight. After 2 failed attempts to make it happen, it was recently reported that the fight would be booked for a 3rd time.
Seeing each other face to face, let's keep it calm and collected. This is a fight 2 years in the making. Jake, I'm going to come to you first.
They were supposed to fight last year, but Fury pulled out because he broke a rib while training. 8 months later, the TNT was denied entry to the United States, and the fight had to be called off once again. Finally, the match was supposed to take place in Riyadh in February, but was postponed one last time.
What's good, son? Listen, you need to stop running, my friend, and let's get it on.
While the dates of the match are being finalized, people are predicting how the fight will end. Unfortunately, most odds makers have the problem child as a heavy favorite.
He has no chin. It's all a joke. I'm ending you February 26th, and you already know it. You're going to crack under pressure. You're not built for this moment. You're not built for this moment.
Of course, there's going to be some back and forth, but in the end, everyone has predicted that Paul will come out on top.
Is it thrilling to know that you're marginal favourite with the bookmakers as well?
It's funny, man. It's funny. I've been saying it, but I've been boxing for 2 years.
But this won't do any good for his public image. The former YouTuber himself has weighed in. He's pretty sure that he'll win. Of course, we can always count on the Paul brothers to be super overconfident. He does have his winning streak to back up his arrogant attitude.
Kids, even if you're 40, 45 years old, chase your dreams. It's never too late. I have nothing but respect for him. And this just goes to show he's a tough mofo.
Plus, he's made it pretty obvious that he doesn't think it's going to be that hard of a fight. In a recent interview, Fury told his fans that he'd finally end Paul's boxing career and will finally be able to jumpstart his own.
That lad's a true professional, and a true professional at that. He was cut to bits, still in there, gripping everything he had. He'd slap Jake Paul and be over. Jake Paul, I'm going to end your career, you're a bum, and you're no good. Let's get this fight done, let's get his dust settled.
But it doesn't seem like that's going to happen. People all over the world can't stop talking about the fight because it's going to be legendary. Soon, everyone will be able to see what happens when a real boxer goes up against a YouTuber. Fury hasn't lost in 8 professional rounds, and he's on track to make it 9.
Yeah, Fury, I mean, he's more athletic than the guy he was facing. No, Baczynski just was a tough guy. I mean, it was a perfectly matched opponent. Beautiful jab with his head up off the line.
He plans on making the problem child deeply regret challenging him. He wants to put him in his place once and for all.
I will end his boxing career. There's no more Jake Paul after we fight, that's it. Jake Paul, he gets me nowhere in boxing terms. Like, he's not a boxer, so beating Jake Paul doesn't give me a world title shot.
But again, Paul still doubts that the fight will happen. He's worried that his opponent will bail out again, as has happened in the past. An insider has told me that the YouTuber thinks it would be super stupid of him to back out of the fight because it's super annoying. But he won't be the one to cancel because the money is pretty good. When asked about a possible replacement for his opponent, the YouTuber has named someone. Former UFC fighter Mike Perry is on standby, just in case. Most people don't like the 26-year-old's move from the world of social media to boxing, but Fury would be his first professional opponent. The YouTuber is pretty excited to show everyone that he's good at what he does and can take on professionals, and beat them too. He thinks he's a pretty good professional boxer with a lot of credibility and a big name. The YouTuber has only been fighting professionally for a few years.
Jake is staying very calm. He knows exactly what he wants to do in there. He's working behind the jab. Big right hand that lands. He's hurt.
while Tommy has been doing it since he was about 10 or 11. This would be a pretty big step toward Paul's ultimate goal of winning a world championship. He hopes and has planned to win the title no matter what. Up until now, he hasn't been given the chance to do it, but he's pretty sure that he can. People laughed at him when he said it before the last 4 fights because they didn't want to believe it, but he thinks he can do anything that he puts his mind to. With his signature blend of hard work and a little bit of natural talent, he'll get what he wants. As I said, he's pretty overconfident and could be taken down a few notches. Tommy Fury has taken it upon himself to teach him a lesson. After agreeing to fight the problem child, the guy has vowed to bring him down a couple of pegs. This will be his 8th fight as a pro, and he can't wait to take him down. He also said that the former YouTuber will learn a valuable life lesson from the match. The lesson being that he doesn't belong in the world of boxing, and that he should stick to what he knows. We all know that Fury has been training to be a boxer since he was a kid, and he thinks his opponent is an embarrassment to the sport. But even he can't dismiss the fact that Paul has never lost a match as a professional. Since his first game the year before, he has a perfect 4-0 record. In the process, he beat fellow YouTuber Anderson Gibb, former NBA player Nate Robinson, retired MMA great Ben Askren, and former UFC champion Tyron Woodley. Fury, who is the brother of heavyweight world champion Tyson, has only fought weak opponents, but he says Paul won't be his toughest opponent because he has never fought anyone major either. The legendary fighter has said that his opponent wouldn't be able to beat half the guys he's fought because they're real fighters and have been doing this for a while. Since he's been training for only 3 years and has fought 2 UFC fighters and a basketball player, he can't even compare. With everything going on and everyone talking about it, the former YouTuber has to prove his stuff. He's pretty eager for the fight. The problem child has declared that he can't wait for the fight to happen and took a jab at his opponent too. He said that Fury needs the money to pay his bar bills, buy a club shirt, and stop living off his girlfriend. Yikes. He also joked that the fighter should change his name to Tommy Fumbles and should get ready to say goodbye to his boxing career. He even added this name-changing clause to their fight contract. But if Fury does win, he'll have to give him an extra $500,000. The catchweight will be 192 pounds and there will be 8 rounds of action. It will take place in Tampa, Florida. The players will finally come face to face and will have the answers to all of our questions. After adding this clause to the contract to humiliate the veteran athlete, the YouTuber made things super personal. Now fans are sure that Fury will come into the ring with a vengeance. If he wins, things would be super cool. The YouTuber will finally learn his place in the boxing community, be thoroughly humiliated on a big platform, lose a lot of money, and the little respect that he has earned through his fighting record. But fans know that Fury hasn't lost a game either. His record is even more impressive than the YouTubers. He's 7-0 and plans to make it 8-0. With a lifetime of training, skills, and experience in the ring, Fury is a pretty fierce component, and Paul might just be walking into the fight of his life. This would be a career-defining moment. Plus, with all the media attention this match is getting, you can be sure that this fight is going to be pretty amazing and fully booked. People from all over the world can't wait to see them go head-to-head, and most of them are rooting for the problem child to have his butt kicked. That's all we have on Tommy Fury teaching Jake Paul a lesson in boxing. See you in the next one.